Hooty 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 hooty. Oh. Yay! Ha Yay! Ha ha! Ow! 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 Hello everyone, welcome back to XNVR. My name is Christian, and lately I've been playing a little game called Heroes and Generals, a free-to-play MMOFPS from the indie developer Retro Moto, and this is a World War II game, and I know I've been playing a lot of FPS games lately, but in all honesty there's just a lot of them about, and just the way my mood has been going lately. So in this, when you first start up the game, you get to choose which army you want to fight for. Out of 3 options, you have the United States, Germany, or Russia. Okay, yeah, sure. You know, the English were fighting that war a little longer than the Americans, but oh well, let's let that go. In terms of the graphical quality, for an indie greenlight title, I'm actually quite impressed. It looks really nice. It's not going to be breaking any records or setting any standards, but at the same time, it fits. It works really well. It looks nice. Brilliant lighting effects, which, you know, can really improve a game. If you're not overly confident in the models or textures, if you have that really nice lighting, it can make it all look just so much better. And this game definitely has that. The combat. Okay, as you can see here, when you first start the round, you're a bit far out. You do have to run for a little while just to get into the action. But once it kicks off, it actually, really picks up. It's quite a fast-paced combat. There are multiple maps available, although when you first start the game, there's only sort of 2 or 3 that you can play. But the more time you spend on it, the more experience you gain, you go up in the ranks, and what that does is it unlocks more maps and more battle modes. Also, after leveling up a bit, you'll actually be able to change the loadouts, because when you first start, you just have this. As you can see, I've got my main gun, my rifle. That is it. Basic, no upgrades, but it works. But as you level up, you'll be able to unlock new weapons like submachine guns, heavy machine guns, pistols, all that good stuff. And as well as that, also upgrades that can be applied to those weapons. Like, after playing it for a little while, I'd actually upgraded this particular rifle with a new barrel, a new spring, a new higher fire rate trigger, and it makes things a little bit easier during the battle. Now, this is a game that was criticised quite heavily for being pay to win. I didn't particularly notice this. I found that the weapons I was given were perfectly adequate. I didn't see how much more you could really get from paying. I mean, okay, yeah, you can, like I say, you can unlock the upgrades, which give you a little bit more damage or a little bit more range or accuracy. At the same time, if you're a good player, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. And it just seemed a bit mad to me that people would criticise it so heavily when all you need to do is get good. Now, the controls were a little bit skittish when I first started playing the game. However, I'm not sure if that was just my particular setup. I do have a very sensitive mouse, so I just tweaked the options, tweaked the gameplay, and came out just fine. Also available throughout the game are certain vehicles. As you may have noticed at the beginning of the video, I was quite happily plodding around on my bicycle before I was so rudely interrupted. There are also trucks and cars, and it's good because they feel quite natural in their placement. They're not just plopped straight down on top of places where they really shouldn't be, and that felt quite good. So with this one, you have a game that looks pretty good. You have fast-paced battle with, nice quick rounds, so it's easy to pick up and put down, even if you don't have a great deal of time to spare. And, yeah, it's free. Can't really ask for a lot more than that. yeah, it's just a nice game. I don't think I'll be playing it all that often, but it's good to know that I have this fun pick up and put down game that I can just do whenever. Anyway, that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye!